Alright, first thing first, my name is Delta Gamer, real man, real gamer, and today we're gonna talk about the Xbox Developer Direct. For the most part, it was terrible. Majority of the games they showed, I was not interested in. There's only one game that was to tell you the truth, I was really interested in. I can't wait to play it. Even though there's some slight things I'm kind of nervous about it, I'm still excited to play it. But let's just start off in the first game. Let's go with Avowed. Honestly, in my opinion, Avowed looks terrible. In my opinion, it even free, I wouldn't want to touch this game. I mean, it looks very cartoonish and not appealing to me. Like it kind of like Kena Bridge of Spirits, and honestly, that those type of style of graphics. Like I like cartoonish games like the SpongeBob games or like even the new Hellboy game. But that type of style of game, gameplay wise and graphics wise, is just not appealing in my opinion. I could care less about a Valve. Even on Game Pass day one for free, I could care less. I wouldn't want to play it. All right, so the next game that we have here is Visions of Mana. Honestly, the same thing. Like the game looks terrible. Wouldn't touch the game even if it was free. You couldn't pay me to touch something like that. I would have no interest in playing that. Looks pretty boring. Looks like something that I might try to force myself to play for a couple of minutes and then just realize it's not worth it at the end of the day. Even if it was free, I wouldn't want to touch it. Now, Hellblade 2 looks interesting. Definitely something I would want to play. Like this is something I would definitely want to play. It looks graphically looks good. Combat wise, it looks good. The only negative thing about this is, and this is the same thing that happened with Alan Wake 2, is I haven't played the first games of those series. I haven't played Hellblade 1 or Alan Wake 1 yet. And by the time of course, before I play any one of those games, I want to play the first game in the series. So if I do get Hellblade 2 day one or a couple months after it came out, I would have been played the original Hellblade. So that's something I definitely need to do. If I like the original Hellblade, I would definitely pick up Hellblade 2. But if I don't, I probably will just pass on Hellblade 2 as well because if I don't like the first game, there's no way I'm going to like the second game in the series. I don't ever think there's been a series out there where I didn't like the first game, but I liked the second game. I don't think so. So, but yeah, Hellblade 2 looks pretty good. Highly recommended just off the trailer alone. But then again, you can't trust everything off a trailer. You gotta look at the gameplay. And like I said, I'm gonna try to play Hellblade 1 eventually, pretty quick, within the next couple of months or so. Alright, so the next game is we got Ara History Untold. It's a definitely a no for me. Definitely a no. I don't like these civilization games. These games have no appeal to me at all. Boring, uninteresting, etc. Like one of the ways if you wanted to torture me was if you take me into a chair, tie me up in a chair, had a controller in my hand, and all I had to do was sit right there and play Civilization. I would probably die within like the first couple of hours of boredom. Like honestly, those type of genre of games just are horrible for me, in my opinion. Like I would rather play BB and Tina than that game. Like those series of games. Like BB and Tina is way better than Civilization. But yeah, for the most part, the only game that looks interesting is Hellblade 2. Now they showed off one more game, and that game was of course Indiana Jones and the Great Circle. Now, I've been wanting to see some footage from this Indiana Jones game since they redid like a little teaser trailer where they just showed like the map and stuff and the name popping up a couple of years ago. And I was very satisfied from this new trailer that just launched. Looking at the gameplay looks pretty good. Like from the transversal with the whip to the combat with the whip and the gun, to the puzzles I've seen with the gears. Um, the environment looks good. The story, like I said, looks interesting. Sounds interesting from the trailer. The enemies looks pretty good, even though I didn't really see a direct Nazi logo on them. Those are Nazis, I believe. They've got to be Nazis, but I don't see the Nazi symbol on them. So I don't know if they're gonna include the Nazi symbol on them, which would make the game more like um realistic in my opinion, because that's how the movies were. But besides that, I don't really see the issue with it. Now the game is going to be in first person. I think I heard somewhere where they might have an option where you toggle from third person to first. I doubt it. I think it's only going to be in first person, which I'm not too upset about. Um, I just think a game like Indiana Jones, in my opinion, would be better in third person. Those type of games. First person does seem just kind of off in my opinion for a game like this. but it's not something that's a really big deal. You just gotta see. Honestly, you just gotta see how it's gonna play. And at the end of the day, if it still plays good, it'll be okay. Maybe one day they do implement some type of third person feature in this game, because I do believe Indiana Jones is a third person game instead of a first person game. But yeah, Indiana Jones, I'm a fan of all the movies except for the last one. I have yet to still see the last one. Like, for instance, I enjoyed Raiders of the Lost Ark. I enjoyed Temple of Doom, The Last Crusade. Hell, I even enjoyed Kingdom of the Crystal Skull. I know a lot of people didn't like Kingdom of the Crystal Skull. I personally enjoyed Crystal Skull. I enjoyed the first four movies, and I haven't seen Indiana Jones and Dial of the Destiny. The reason why is I just haven't been. I didn't get the chance to go to the theaters and see it, and I just gotta pick up the 4K or the Blu-ray eventually, or just find it somewhere streaming. But anyway, I'm a huge fan of the Indiana Jones movies. I haven't played none of the other games. That I believe they did come out with a game around 2008 with Crystal Skull, if I'm not mistaken. Also, I think they come out with a bunch of Lego games as well. Um, but yeah, this is gonna be my first Indiana Jones games. This is gonna go on the Game Pass day one. I'll be definitely playing this day one. I don't even think I'm gonna get it to Game Pass. I just might pick up the physical. That's how excited I am to play this game. And this is the only thing that I've seen from them that I would play definitely day one. Like I said, Hellblade 2 looks interesting, but I still gotta play the first Hellblade before I even try out 2. And Indiana Jones. The other games, like I said, are a pass for me. Definitely the Ara History Untold. Extremely pass for me. But yeah, Indiana Jones in the Great Circle looks pretty good. Like I said, the only thing about it is the being in first person. So yeah, the direct for most part was a miss for me. But like I said, the only thing that really saved it was the Indiana Jones game, and that should be coming out this year. Hopefully, that does come out this year. I would want it to come out this year. If it does come out this year, I'd be satisfied. It's something I would definitely, like I said, play day one. All right, my name's Delta Gamer, real man, real gamer. Thanks for watching.